Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
What was... That's not her voice.
Welcome back. Yes, but at significant cost.
Level 2. Oh, what? Did the chat, did y'all see that? That shit just flew down. Oh no, he got me! Oh, I got him! Let's go! Dude, when she plays with your balls, dude.
Tell you what, why don't you stop freaking my ball?
How does that only take up one slot in my inventory? Wait, what am I saying, dude? This isn't Fallout 4. Mods, change us. We're playing Starfield right now, dude. This is actually... Am I here? Did I make it? Yo, what the fuck was that? Oh, let me... Wait, okay, here we go. First thing I notice about the place, it says, stay out, the plants kill. Oh, shit! Don't ever pass me the aux. I'll change the vibe of the whole place. I'll put on You by Kendrick. Ah! Everyone's like, I'm trying to, like, get this girl's number. Or some chick's like, yo, I'm just trying to, like, this dude who I've been trying, like, everyone's like, what? It's Friday, getting real down on Friday. Gonna fuck a guy on Friday. Oh, shit! Oh, no, he's coming. Oh, no. This game is phenomenal. It really just is. I love it so much. Take him out. Bing bong. No, nobody's there, dude. A miniature nuclear bomb just went off. Nobody's there, though. Oh, and your brother, he's still alive. Don't trip. What is this? What the kids are doing galaxy gas off of? What is this? Oh. Oh. Craigslist Wubby, dude. It's Timu Wubby.
Give me that. Give me that.
I'm getting tired.
Give me
I'm getting tired.
He's trying to tell me again a miscommunication, isn't it?
No.
Angela, listen to me.
I'm up here for it now.
No gas money, no way to pay my bills.
Angela.
Let's all investigate this.
You don't want my
Kind of lit. Where did he put that in his app? Sonic, where'd you put that, bro?
What'd you do today?
Suck dick.
Thought about you all
I gotta
day.
suck.
Missed you so much.
Watch closely here as that young lad edges his audience. Surely he's dangling a carrot that is 90 Day Fiancé, knowing that the audience is licking their chops for a chance at absolutely assaulting verbally a group of unsuspecting adults.
Ride around on my surfboard. Grinding on the wood, grinding on the wood. Flexing on him, flexing on that big body daddy's flexing on him.
Put that big ass away, dude. Why don't you chill with that thing, dog? We streaming over here. We on Twitch. We're live, dog. TOS much. Jesus Christ. This isn't Kick Sophia. Chill. No.
Mom, I love you.
Oh my god.
The Vim parking lot? That's so funny. A lot of blowjobs were had in the Vin parking lot, dude. A lot of BJs. A lot of sloppy toppy. I've always been this way. I've always been a train. That's what y'all didn't realize. That's like, I just wish y'all could see that about me. That I've actually, this is who I am. Bro, this game is pretty big. The Yas planes. You know what's on the other side of this door? The Yas planes. Yas. I need a drink. My character is an alcoholic. Give me a big boy boosty. Big boy boosty. Give me the trick, yeah. Give me the boosty. Whoop. Big boy boosty. I laid out all the ingredients to make pasta. I had my circle of flour on my granite countertop, and I came back and there was a ball sack imprint in it. And I said, vicious
He was
moth.
abusive to the staff.
I said, is that vicious moth? Is that, you son of a, is that a fucking ball sack imprint in my fucking flour? And I said, just like Nona used to make. It's tradition.
Doc Carrington's been asking for you.
Tell him to eat my ass. No look backwards. With the I'm legally blind.
Barely.
Chat, boner stream, dude. Stream ends when I'm not hard anymore. Chat, boner stream, bro. I got a sensor on my cock. Stream automatically shuts off. I've rigged a system to unplug my PC the moment I'm soft. Guys, I have hemorrhoids. My ass is bleeding. I got all of my impacted wisdom teeth out while being fully awake, just Novocaine. God was my painkiller that day. Thanks, JC. Shoot him in the fucking dick. Yeah. They call me Johnny Cheese. Because I'm a fucking rat. I smell pure sex. Unfiltered.
Oh, it's too big. We can get that close. I mean, who am I kidding? I don't really need workout clothes. It's not gonna close. None of my other ones have any room.
I'm right in front of him. He doesn't. Oh, make love to me in the mosquito net, bitch.
Oh, spit on my cock inside the inside the mosquito.
Show me my grandson. Show me my grandson. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what am I doing? Who? Ho! All right, guys. I'm only here for 5 seconds. One hand. One hand. You feel me? One for you. One for me. One for you. One for me. All right. What's your hand? What's your hand? I'm looking at mine. Well, I got something nice right here. What's your hand? What's your... I'm a fucking idiot. All right, let's get Musica on. Guys, don't get used to it. Weekday early streams are back only until I start my job again. Moving forward, when I have my job, more than likely I'll be doing Saturday, Sunday early streams, like 7, 8 a.m. Pacific. And then maybe like one more during the week. So yeah. Keep an eye out for that. I think my new stream schedule will be 3 days a week. Probably. And then, like, I'll have it hammered down. Once I'm into the job, once I know everything it takes, all this, that. I just don't know how many nights. Like, because the harsh reality is this. I'm going to be working 8 to 5. That's not 8 to 5. That's realistically 6 to 7. And, you know... getting home at, like, assuming I get home at, like, 7-ish, 6:30-ish. Yeah, how much energy am I going to have before I kind of have to go to bed? So we'll just see. But I'm definitely enjoying these streams before going back. Very excited to be working again. Very excited for this job. Very, very ecstatic. So yeah, dude. 15 minutes left on my laundry. I'm going to take another break in about 15, 20 minutes just to go switch out my laundry. It's just, It's just got to go in the dryer. And yeah, Floral, how are you doing? Who was first today? Wow. Do not read in the gut. Do not read in the gut. Guys, in my first day on Bilardo, I won 3 times, by the way. I won again last night. I got off stream, did this, that, ended up back on Balatro, and I won another game. It's really, really fun. I won a round of that game where literally I played only straights the whole match. Because really early I got those cards again that allow, like, my first 2 jokers were straights can be missing. Like, so it could be a straight, could be a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? You could be missing numbers. And then I got my next joker in this run offline was straights only need 4 cards. So instead of 5 cards to make a straight, I could just do 4. Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. I might have done like 2 pairs, 2 pairs, and then like 1 flush the whole game. Literally everything was I played. Every hand I played was a straight. It was crazy. I also reviewed some clips. Dude, there was one round, the second round I think it was that I won on stream. It might have been the first. Bro, I was putting up 1,000,000 points a hand. It was crazy. Early stream Andy, dude, Share the Dank, Lay Wasted, KM Green, Pajama Pant Dad, Alan Glover. Fucking guys, how are y'all doing? Yeah, so I'm thinking what my stream schedule is gonna end up being is like Monday, Thursday, Sunday? Monday, Thursday, Saturday type thing, and then maybe with like potential bonus night stream in there. I don't know who that is. They can leave me a voicemail. I get so many random numbers and random calls, like it's insane. Let's Google this one. I often Google numbers a lot of times just to see. Robocaller warning. Yeah, it's definitely a robot caller. Lol. Guys, how are y'all feeling today? So last night got... That's fucked up, Alan. I'm actually going to change that. That's super true. Well, so last night got a little scary for Ashley and I. We were just hanging this, that. Obviously had the news on. Had the news on quite a bit. Most of the night, KTLA. And, yeah, man, it was just like, it's, I might talk about the fires for like 10 minutes here. It is the worst wildfire in California history, I believe. The Pacific Palisades are gone. I have a few thoughts on this. My first thoughts are obviously with the people who are suffering, people who are losing their homes, misplaced, whatever it is. Terrifying experience. You know, obviously it's like, yeah, I'm still alive, this, that, but losing everything that you've ever built or owned is like, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's not a joke. My thoughts are with those folks. I really hate to say it, dude. Something about this is weird to me. I understand how easy it is for fires to start. I understand that, you know, a lot of things. Specifically, the Hollywood Hills fire just screams that the Pacific Palisades, they're already investigating as arson. The Hollywood Hills one is just a little weird to me. I mean, so me and Ashley are hanging out, whatever, last night. We're watching the news and she goes, babe. And I look over, I'm like, what? And she's looking at the TV and I look back and I'm just like, are they getting worse? And I looked down and I saw Studio City fire. And I said, okay, let's go. I was like, all right, it's not a think about getting stuff together for us anymore. It is now, if there's a fire in Studio City, then for us, it's a have your shit ready to go. Like I told y'all yesterday, a lot, like for us, we are on concrete, we're on this, that. If I had to evacuate, it would mean one of two things. Either A, there's really close fires, even closer, and they're out of control, and the smoke is super bad and it's dangerous, and LA will never be the same. The second option would be Los Angeles, you're about to watch it go totally. Like, if Sherman Oaks was getting evacuated because fires were hitting in Sherman Oaks, essentially what that would mean is the fires made it over the canyons or made it over foliage and made it to buildings, which would essentially mean that Los Angeles as a whole is going to burn down, in my opinion. I could be uneducated on that. I'm sure there are experts who would say, no, Lawrence. But like, if you live in the Studio City, if you live in the North Hollywood area, the Encino, Sherman Oaks, Valley Village, like there are, if you look at a map of Los Angeles, you'll see where the fires aren't. Me and Ashley are in the middle of that. It's really a lot of concrete. It's really hard for fires to get going there. But it is one of those places where if there are fires there, then more than likely Los Angeles is going to be no more. So I'm going to be honest, when I looked back and saw Studio City fire, I didn't look to see if it was a brush fire or not. I just saw that, got up and said, okay, we need to go now and start getting stuff together. You need to get out a suitcase. Like, I'm going to get my passport, my birth certificate, get your stuff together. I'm going to go shower. I hadn't showered all day, so I was like, this could be like we could get evacuated in 6 hours. Like, yeah, let me go shower real quick. Let me get my stuff. We still have some bags together, but I immediately was talking to my good friend who lives down the street on the hill in Sherman Oaks. And he wasn't worried because he understands this stuff a lot. And he's like, it's a brush fire and the wind's blowing the other way. He's like, that is almost an unrelated fire. Like, he's like, honestly, it looks like arson. My guess is that some dude wanted to collect insurance money and wanted to make it look like his house just burned down. So they got that Studio City fire contained and done with super quick. It wasn't a brush fire. Huge. Everything. If it was a brush fire in Studio City, California, I'm not an expert. I'm not like in the full know about this. I'm going to use my uneducated experience and say this. An unqualified experience. I'm going to say that if there was a legit brush fire in Studio City, then we would be looking at like a catastrophic event for not just California, but the country. Like, we would be looking at the 6th largest economy in the world becoming like the 15th, the 4th, the 12th, the 10th. Like, we're talking about something that would set America back generations. Like, because again, a lot of people, especially Republicans, want to dog on California, but like, I don't think y'all realize how important this state is to this country. Like, part of the reason America is a great country is because of a great state like this one, brother. That's not to say you shouldn't value Louisiana and Kentucky and Mississippi, but with all due respect, they don't even sniff the amount of money that this country brings in, than this state brings in for this country. So that's why I always think it's so funny that Republicans, like the party of money and saving rich people money, always hate this state so much, because it's like, do you realize what America would be if you removed California from it? Like, we could remove a couple of southern states and nobody would bat an eye. I hate to tell you. Point is this. It's also just weird that people, like, imagine after 9/11, if people were like, lol, New York liberals. Super weird, bro. Like, when the tragedies happened in Dallas and in Texas, some of the discussion might have been, like I'm about to get into, about local officials and the government doing better. But your first thought isn't, lol, the orientation of the state in terms of politics. The first thought is these poor people, right? Unless you're a fucking psychopath, I guess. Or conservative. And modern day conservative, I add. MAGA conservative, not regular conservatives. MAGA conservative. And, you know, my next thought, I'm going to say a lot today. I'm going to catch up on chat. I've seen pictures, not... What's up, baby? Oh, love you. It's insane. It makes me very sad. We consider getting married in Malibu. We did. And, like, Ashley's been here over 30 years. It's bad. I have a few thoughts. Lay wasted. If I don't talk about insurance, can you bring it up again in 5-10 minutes? Because this is going to be a till rant. Heads up. My next thought is state officials, local government, Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass, right? The people who run this state, who I voted for. Nobody celebrates in government, usually. Like, it's rare to see celebration in government for spending more money. You feel me? The way our country works, the way our blood is, that we are engineered and wired in this country, and in a capitalistic country, capitalism, a country of capitalism. Nobody ever cheers and celebrates when, let's use Gavin Newsom as an example, somehow passes some legislation in California as a whole that says, this is hypothetical, that says you're gonna pay 2% more in taxes. However, that's literally going to ensure something like this can't happen, and other, like, not even 2%, that's a lot. Hypothetical, Gavin Newsom passes something that says brushes will be dealt with. We will have teams that handle brushes, even not during fire season, and XYZ and whatever, and we pass legislation that costs us a little more money, but it allows us to, like, dip into federal employees to come help us in times of need, something like that. And what does it cost you as the average citizen? It'll cost you 0.5% more on your taxes. People don't celebrate that in this country. In this country, like a business, even in law, even in government, taking away money to save is always seen as better. The federal government, and most government, is also reactionary, reactive, not preemptively striking. They're not proactive, they're reactive. So, nobody in this country would celebrate paying more taxes, but that's the reality. If you want, like, there's a lot of people right now saying, what could we do? What could have been done? How did they fail us? Well, local officials failed us, but you also have to keep in mind that some citizens might have failed us too. Some citizens, especially those with money, who don't want to pay their fair share, who want everything privatized. I've seen on Twitter rich people going, hey, I'll pull up the tweet. I saved it last night. This rich dude is literally in the Pacific Palisades area during the fire going, are there private fire companies? Who can I contact? Who can I contact? The same guy, people were going through his tweets about how he wants smaller government, less government spending, all this stuff. This same gentleman who was begging while his house was on fire to pay somebody to save it. There aren't private fire companies, lol. That doesn't happen. Was at the same time in his time of need begging for resources. Because these people go against, like, you have to understand, guys, like, whether you're liberal, whether you're conservative, whether you're a dirty centrist, when you say, I want to pay less money in taxes, no matter what, typically and traditionally what that means in our government is that you have less in terms of public services, firemen, policemen, public parks, education. Like, so yeah, it's nice to have lower taxes. It's nice to save more money. It's nice to this, that, but it comes at a cost, right? Having said all that, yes, money was diverted and taken away and all this stuff from these exact things to prevent brush fires, to help ensure there are resources, water, whatever. I was talking to a homie today. Bro, California, in like, let me read it. I was talking with my buddy, and it was really an interesting conversation. I'm not going to use his name, but it was a really great convo. It was one of my good friends. And he said, hold on. So, this is a Los Angeles Times article. California, this is from 2023, I believe, or 2022. California this year has not seen much of the sun as a parade of storms have blanketed much of the state, bringing record rainfall, severe flooding, and 19 deaths. I believe this was 2023. So in 2023, California got record levels of rainwater. Rainwater can help us fight fires, can help us get out of a drought. So here's how local and state government doesn't work for the modern world. I'll give you an example. We're doing it right now. It's estimated that this year in 2023, 24 trillion gallons of water have fallen on the state, not counting this weekend's storm, so whenever they wrote it. But many places in Cali aren't able to keep most of this free water. In Los Angeles County, for example, only roughly 20% of runoff from recent storms will be captured. 20%. So, in 2023, this is what my homie said. We lost 80% of rainwater from the city. Record rain could have kept city's water supply high for years. No drought for years. But the state has not built a new reservoir in over a decade, and they are literally doing nothing to reserve more water. In a day and age of climate change, rising temperatures, XYZ, this state is not building more reservoirs. Now, I hate to tell you guys, a lot of those things don't just happen. They have to get voted in. So like, I hate to tell you guys, it's kind of the same idea I tell you. America needs a new FDR to come around and regulate our capitalistic fucking society and regulate things, right? But we're in a position where if FDR did come around, it's kind of like the thing, like if most Christians met Jesus, they'd call him a racial slur. Yes, if most people who want this country fixed met the reincarnation of FDR, sent here handpicked by God to save this country, they would reject him because he would be preaching things they don't want to do. So, where am I getting full circle here? We're not building new reservoirs. Nobody's voting for that because nobody in this country wants to pay, in this state specifically, is going to want to pay the taxpayer dollars. Where do you think that money just comes from, right? So, also still shame on government officials for not pushing that legislation and making the community and the society understand why it's so important. Literally, California pays for everything in those middle states. The states that do nothing for this country, California literally is your meal ticket. Couple other things, because there's a lot here. There's a lot here to unpack. Yes, they are also, though, cutting funds that go to places to help. And usually when funds get cut, guys, people celebrate. Look at all this extra money we have left over. Like, this is literally our society. You see it where you live, from a federal to local level. A few more things, though. I think like people like Gavin Newsom or maybe other government officials are trying to use climate change as an excuse. Let us make no mistake. California's been on fire before climate change was even a term. Having said that, we would be stupid with the education and knowledge we have at our hands to not realize that climate change is playing a hand here. Why do we know that? Because it's not fire season in Los Angeles. This is not fire season, guys. It's not. It's not. And there are places being caught on fire that typically don't get caught on fire. This is not fire season. But there's a few sides here to talk about and digest and unpack. First off, climate change is obviously playing a big part into this. I don't know if it's playing the whole part when you know California is a fire waiting to happen, right? Having said that, climate change is a reason this is happening as well, part of it. So let's take that idea. And then let's enter the government officials, Karen Bass, Newsom, the others, elected officials, who are trying to say, look, this is why you guys need to listen about climate change. No. You're never going to get the people who don't want to learn or know about climate change to sit there and listen to you. You, as an elected official, know and understand that climate change is happening. So you are in a position of power to take that information and make a decision. Meaning that some of these people, specifically the Democrats in this state, and y'all know I'm a liberal, y'all know I'm a Democrat, there ain't no hiding that, are trying to almost use climate change as an excuse as to why they didn't do better. That doesn't track. Because you knew climate change existed. So why weren't you trying to prepare the state? Because the dude with the Trump flag and the Blue Lives Matter flag on his fucking about to be fucking repoed truck isn't making decisions the same way you are, brother. He might have to vote on stuff, but again, it's your job as an elected official to convince and make sure the public understands. I just also, on top of all this, have a very difficult time believing the 6th largest economy in the world, a state that almost single-handedly feeds this country, this great nation, a state that does and brings in so much for this nation, so much money. Couple thoughts here. You're gonna tell me that there's not $50 extra million $100 extra million. Gavin Newsom lost $1 billion. So you're gonna tell me that there's not $100 extra million a year to creating a task force that is literally their whole job is they work like around the clock and have employees that go to known brushes, set up apps, set up phone centers, set up this, that, so that people can report brushes. They can go be proactive and find brushes, you stop them. Ashley was able to tell me the night before the fire, Lawrence, there's high winds, let's take down the umbrella. So why can't the state do the same thing? Why can't the state say, hey, in the next 2 days, there's gonna be violent winds that could spark fires. So we need to get our 2,000 allocated workers from the state down there. And then on top of that, not stateside, federally, from a federal government standpoint, you're gonna tell me it's not in America's best interest to, in a moment like this, in a time like this, preemptively to spend a little bit of money to ensure that the 6th largest economy stays the 6th largest economy in the world? You're gonna tell me that there's no incentive for the federal government to say, hey, we passed this, we did that. Yes, during brush fire season, we will always be ready to send X amount of service people or this, that, firefight, whatever. Or vice versa, like, I don't know how it works. I don't work in government. I don't know exactly what would be required, but you're gonna tell me that, like, the US government can't say, hey, we made a deal with California, Denver, and the surrounding states that says this. Hey, are you a firefighter? Okay. Well, if you're a firefighter in Denver, Colorado, and it's coming up on brush season and there are high wind warnings, we will pay for you and your a bunch of people or this, that. We need to get bodies in there to go be proactive during these windstorms. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. It takes one man to burn the world down. And a great example is Los Angeles, brother. It wouldn't take very many smart people. In fact, it would take less smart people or more dumb people. It wouldn't take a large number of folks, 30, 40 people who feel like they don't have anything left to lose to say, I hate this state, or I hate this liberal place, or I hate this, that. Let's take it down. Like, my life is meaningless. It wouldn't take that many people, brother. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. God forbid they were smart and had money and resources. You feel me? So, like, this is a real problem. So I just have a very tough time believing that California is willing to leave itself open to billions of dollars of damage instead of proactively spending a couple million a year, when you know a year doesn't go by there aren't fires that don't cause millions of dollars of damage. So you can't proactively spend some of that money to prevent spending it on the back end when you know you're gonna spend it anyway. And then on top of that, the federal government, you're gonna tell me that the United States government as a whole has zero incentive to say, hey, we are dedicating $1 billion a year or $500 million a year to combating fires in California, because if they hit there and hit the right places, this economy is crippled. And I was talking to my buddy Tyler last night, and he said, Lawrence, or Till, you have to understand, brother, the government is not preemptive like that. They're reactive. They're not proactive. And I said, but brother, it's already happened. That's bullshit. Paradise, California burned down 5 years ago. That was their time to be reactive. Now is the time to get proactive. It's getting worse. And I'm gonna spoil something again, yo. We live in a desert out here. This place is not gonna be habitable in like 100 years or less. It's not, brother. It's very obviously going that direction right now. Whether it's climate change or just the nature of the earth and the turning of the tides. It's very obvious. Like, shit's getting bad. Shit's getting bad. I've spent a lot of time talking about this, and I don't think enough time talking about the people who are really hurt by this. Thankfully, not a lot of people have died. A lot of people feel like they died. A lot of people feel like a part of them died. Like, while it's good to look and say, oh, thank God only 2 or 3 people died, here's the harsh reality. A lot of people feel dead. A lot of people's lives are dead. A lot of people's history is dead. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, like, this is the type of shit that happens that makes me want to get into government. Where I'm like, bro, like, how are you telling me, like, California, this great state, doesn't have $25 million to pay a bunch of people Like, even if it's bad and third party, like, even if it's third party, even if you're taking 15 straight $1 million and just giving people salaries with that $15 million and their job, what's 15 million divided by 5,000 workers? Okay, that's not a lot law. Okay, that's not a lot of money. Okay, so yeah, you say 1,000 workers. That would be, okay, so. Okay, you kind of see how quickly this shit. 15 million divided by 100 people is $150,000 a year. Okay. So you're telling me $150,000 a year is better than most people do in this country. So you're telling me you can't take $15 million, and this is, by the way, rough numbers that don't add up that obviously would be changed. You can't take $30 million, have 2,500 workers, have them making some of the best money you can make in America, cleaning up brushes. That's their job. Clean up brushes. Make sure this stuff, it's windy. It's just like, there's just not a lot you could do to tell me that, like, it's that. What makes it difficult is government, is voting, is the process. But the actual reality of it shouldn't be that hard. So I said $50 million at first. So if we took $50 million and divided that by 5,000 workers, that's what, 100? That's 10,000. Okay, so that's too much. So $50 million divided by 3,200 workers. Yeah, I guess I am. Maybe I'm getting a little... Wait a minute. I mean, even still, even if it was $100 million, like, this is going to cost multi-billions. So, like, again, even if my math isn't mathing and I'm not doing this the best, it's like, Till, you're not thinking about the money. Exactly, Corbin. That's what I'm getting at, though, too. The brush stuff is a part of local government. They just don't put money into it. They instead take money out of it and are celebrated for saving funds. And that's what I'm getting at, dude. It is the poison of unregulated, just people who don't realize. Versace, how are you doing? Deku, how are you doing? Corbin, like, this is why long-term capitalism will always fucking hurt people, harm the world, and harm society. Because after a certain point, you're so worried about saving or making money that literally things are going to get worse because of it. So the US federal government won't help California out by giving them an extra $50 million a year, because what government agency is going to proactively spend money like that instead of reactively? But on top of that, it just doesn't make sense to me. And it doesn't make sense for a reason. It shouldn't make sense. People are losing their lives, bro, and they don't have to be dead for it. And that's why I say, like, you might see, only a few people dead. It's really not about how many are dead, because a lot of people feel dead, and a lot of people are dead inside, and a lot of people aren't going to get their money from the insurance companies. And now, before I get into my conspiracy theory, I just want to finish again talking and thinking about these people, whether they have money or not. Whoever they are, nobody deserves this. This is super sad. It also is destroying, like, let's be real here. All this fire going into a world that's already dealing with climate change is not good, guys. So again, like, what would you be doing by putting this money into preventing fires in California? You'd be doing right by the earth. You'd be doing right by society. You'd be doing right by your own checkbook on a long enough timetable, because you would be saving money. So what's the negative here? These poor people, bro. It's scary, bro. Like, this is apocalyptic, and it's not just because of the red sky. Part of the reason it's apocalyptic to me is part of the reason Trump getting elected feels apocalyptic to me. Is anybody listening? Is anybody looking? Is anybody paying attention? Brother, when you see scary dystopian future or scary movies where the apocalypse is happening, a lot of times for me, the scary part is the people around it. Did you guys watch that movie, Don't Look Up? How people in that movie, the idea is that we're gonna die, like the meteor's coming. And you see how people react as if nothing's wrong? Like, brother, we're in that now. Look at how these agencies are moving. Look at how people, like, it's just... What did Kendrick say? I feel like an apocalypse is happening, but nothing is awkward. The feeling that Pac was. The feeling, I feel like this gotta be the feeling that Pac was. The feeling of an apocalypse happening, but nothing is awkward. The feeling won't prosper. The feeling is toxic. I feel like I'm boxing demons, monsters, false prophets, scheming, sponsors, industry promises. It's just like, is nothing awkward here? When society wants government to spend less so they can have more money to themselves from taxes, but like doing that, yeah, might destroy the planet or might lead to like our own destruction or might lead to your great-grandchildren not being able to live here anymore. Like, it's just, that's why I always find it so funny when people say, I just want lower taxes. That's what's important to me. Okay, why? Okay, do you understand what happens with lower taxes? Because I'm telling you, a lot of the people who bitch and moan about taxes don't understand how they work, don't understand how they help the country. And again, it's like the dude I saw on Twitter who deleted his tweet and deactivated his profile. He was begging for a private firefighting company to come and save his home. But he didn't realize that he's one of the people who openly was voting against actions to ensure brush fires didn't happen. So it's like, this is like what I always talk about. People who vote and believe things against their own interests. Isn't that awkward to anybody? Like, they just don't want to face the facts. Like, yeah, dude, it's just... Like, you could tell people, you could tell every American in this country that if we all were on, if 50% of us were on board, we would have 5% higher taxes every year, but you would never have to pay for health insurance or a doctor's visit again. Those people would say no. It wouldn't happen. If there was a hypothetical and somehow 50% of Americans agreed, it wouldn't pass. Because people would be like, whoa, more money out of my pocket? What? It's just like... Yeah, bro. There's not... They might have private firefighting companies, but they don't do it in the moment, bro. What are you gonna negotiate with a fire company as your house is burning down? Exactly. So new Pokemon, let's go. I already saw the videos. Oh yeah, of course. And insurance is leading to my next conversation here, guys, because there are people from Hurricane Sandy who never got paid out in New Jersey over a decade ago. Paradise, California burned down 5 years ago. Go Google it. Those people still haven't been paid their money. Insurance is one of the biggest scams in the world. It is. But guys, thank you so much for the huge streaks. Because now I'm about to say some crazy shit. Tinfoil hat, so get ready. Insurance companies are the biggest scams in the world. And all of Southern California is about to see why insurance companies are bullshit, don't care about you, treat you like a number, and will literally say they will do right by you as long as you're paying your premium. And then when you need them the most, fuck you in the mouth. And here comes Luigi Mangione. I don't really think Luigi acted alone. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Luigi's idea for what he did? No, exactly, Moonlight. Exactly, Moonlight. Exactly. These insurance companies... Young Slime, how are you doing? No. Well, regardless of Luigi. See, let me get to my full circle conspiracy here. Shit seems weird with Luigi, like he was caught a little too conveniently. There was definitely some government surveillance going on, technology they don't want us to know about. So you're telling me some $13 an hour employee was able to identify a suspect who we didn't even know what he looked like when he was eating a hamburger? I just don't buy that, but that's not the point. I don't believe that Luigi necessarily acted alone, and or if he did, his idea is not dead. And his idea is that, as I interpreted it, insurance companies are a scam from top to bottom, whether it's health, car, whatever. Does not matter. And they are a scam. If you've ever really dealt with them, in my young, short life, I've learned exactly why insurance companies are a fucking scam. If there are any people who felt like insurance companies don't kill or harm people, Luigi, how could you take that brutality and that barbaric behavior and do that? Now, I'm not defending violence because I don't think violence is per se okay, by any means. But the idea of, I pulled the trigger and I'm a murderer, but he swings a pen for more people than I'll see in a day, determining their futures, and he's not, or they're not. Because it's not just him being the CEO of United Health, any of these companies, right? So, full circle here. Whether he acted alone or whether he inspired some type of class awareness and monetary, I guess I'd call it class awareness. There are a lot of very wealthy people where these fires just burned who are going and about to find out firsthand. How do I put it? They're gonna feel red and murderous with rage when they realize that the premiums they paid for their fire insurance don't mean a thing, and those companies who you were giving money each month will not pay for what you guys agreed to. Because that's the end of the day what insurance companies do. You guys agree to something, they help you pay for it. Typically, they do everything they can to get out of it. We are about to see, genuinely, I would say, probably not since Katrina, probably worse than Katrina. In real time, the whole country, the whole world, but specifically the people living this reality out here, are about to see firsthand, in my opinion, why Luigi was driven to do what he did. They are going to feel similar things, right? They are going to feel that anger of, holy shit, I did everything right. I played by the rules. I always paid my stuff. And now when I need you, you're going to deny me? And I'm telling you guys right now, that feeling can't be imagined. You could be an empath. Until you've felt that, you don't even know. You think you understand those feelings until you're in the middle of your insurance company mouth fucking you. You don't know. You don't know. You have no fucking idea. So these people are going to get a taste. Now here's conspiracy till. Part of this stuff feels like arson to me. I'm going to be honest. I said before that I don't believe it would take more than 30 men who are angry and feel as though they have nothing left to lose and don't care what happens to them to destroy Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. All it would take is fire and the right wind conditions. I'm not so sure that, like, some of this shit isn't arson related. So, like, here's my conspiracy. I'm openly calling it a conspiracy. And I'm not necessarily going to say it's true. I don't know if I really buy into it, but it's thoughts I've had. So don't take me too literally here. But, like, yeah, what if people saw what Luigi did and said, this didn't wake up the the middle and lower class? What's something you could do that would wake people up to what these insurance and wealthy people are able to get away with in these companies, right? Probably a massive disaster in which people paid their fire insurance premiums and don't get the money for years. So I'm just wondering if it's in any way connected to Luigi. And when I say connected, I mean in even the most minuscule way possible. Maybe just somebody who's like, the world needs to see what these insurance companies are capable of and get away with. Because I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck. There was way too much empathy, in my opinion, for the CEO of United Healthcare. Like, unless you're part of the 1 or 2%, again, I personally think you can only be wealthy and not understand where Luigi was coming from. You can only have never had the money for your surgery, or your cat surgery, or your this, that. Like, yeah, these people are snakes. They're rats, and they kill people every day. And we just walk around, shake their hands, serve them their coffee, maybe if you work at Starbucks, and say, have a good day. He was a good man. He had children. Having children doesn't make you a good person, brother. Stop. Most of the people in this country have children, and guess what? They suck. Like, way too much empathy for a man whose job it was to save the company money, and by doing so meant more people suffered. United Healthcare saving money or doing better next year, making more money, spending less, it only looks like one thing, guys. More people not receiving the treatment they need. So, my thought in this conspiracy coming full circle to the fires is, maybe there's somebody out there who said, people need to see what these companies are all about. They still don't see it. Like Luigi did what he did, and maybe somebody out there was like, like, they still don't get it. They still don't get it. I don't know. But like, I'm going to tell you this right now. There's a very large group of people from wealthy to poor who in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years are going to be put in a position where they say something to somebody like, what the fuck are these insurance companies good for? They're literally a scam. How can they do this to other humans? Let's see this, Alan. Like, insurance companies are good for nothing. They do nothing for you. I used to work for an insurance years ago and had to get... Hold on, let me catch up. I still don't think it was Luigi. Maybe, maybe not. By the way, Moon and Young Slime, welcome, guys. We have some new chatters in chat. Bro, New Orleans will never recover. Exactly. They're still denying stuff. Bro, my grandfather had unbelievable health insurance. He died of cancer. They tried to go after my grandma for $1 million saying this stuff wasn't covered. It was. They literally went after my grandma after my grandfather died for $1 million. Treatment. She said it was covered. What are you doing? It was literally covered. She probably died 10 years later having not resolved it and them still coming after her. Like, that's real, brother. My grandfather was wealthy too. Yeah. The Luigi Sitch, hold on, let me catch up. 5% of the elites, exactly, but they don't put their money. Exactly. The Louvre, Notre Dame in Paris burns down and all these millionaires pledge their money. But children can't get education and can't get water in Flint, Michigan, and nobody bats an eye. And that's why these elitists and these people need to be taxed, guys. Because I'm telling you, whether you think it or not, whether you believe it, it doesn't matter. The reality is, it's going to drive this country into the ground and into a dystopian future where there are private firefighter insurance companies. And sorry, the money and wealth is so concentrated and there's nothing in our government that we can't get to your house to stop it burning down, as is provided by the state. But you could call Sally's Fire Stoppers, and for $100,000, they'll save your house. The longer that this world and this country goes without trying to get a stranglehold on the taxation of 25 people in this country, 25 single individuals, the more we move towards that dystopian future, which in a lot of ways we are already in. So yeah, again, you could disagree with me. You could be like, I'm conservative, I don't buy into that. That's cool. You don't have to buy into potato chips. They're still up there on the shelf and you walk by them at the store. Whether you believe it or buy into them, it doesn't matter. It's the reality. I used to hear people around New Jersey say, well, I just don't believe in homosexuality. God's against it, this, that. Susie, you don't believe in it? Well, there are two dudes kissing over there. So you don't believe in it, you're proven wrong because it's real. You don't agree with it, maybe. Oh, okay. Well, see, agreement has nothing to do with reality. Agreeing with something has almost no bearing on reality. Whether something is or isn't, your agreement over it is irrelevant. Scary shit, brother. Scary shit. So yeah, my conspiracy theory is that somebody is trying to send a message to the lower and middle class of look at what they're about. Because like, guys, we are very shortly after the Luigi episode, we are very soon about to see insurance companies mask off. You're about to see some ugly, disgusting shit that these insurance companies are about to do. Like this. Thousands of LA homeowners were dropped by their insurers before the fire in Palisades. This is on January 9th. Pacific Palisades in Los Angeles neighborhood has been devastated by the Palisades fire. I can't read this over here. I'm bringing this over here. The Pacific Pal, the Los Angeles neighborhood that's been devastated by these fires, is emblematic of the insurance nightmare increasingly facing homeowners residing in regions prone to climate disaster. About 1,600 policies in the Pac Palisades were dropped by State Farm in July. California Department of Insurance spokesman Michael Soler said in a Thursday email. An analysis of insurance data by CBS San Fran last year found that State Farm dropped 2,000 policies in 2 other Los Angeles zip codes, including Brentwood, Calabasas, Hidden Hills, Monte Nido neighborhoods. In an email, they said, our number one priority right now is the safety of our customers, agents, and employees impacted by the fire and assisting our customers in the midst of this tragedy. All just propositioning and making them sound better than they are. State Farm's decision reflected trend of private insurers, including Allstate, Farmers Insurance, dropping California policies or halting underwriting, leaving homeowners with the choice of getting coverage through the insurer of last resort, the California Fair Access of Insurance, all this stuff, whatever, yada, yada. So, yeah. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. It's not just the people who went into this fire and did not have insurance. You guys are about to see some shit that would make you sick. And again, I'm from New Jersey. I know all about Hurricane Sandy. I've already seen it. I'm not from New Orleans, but I'm a student of life. I love learning. So when New Orleans happened, I learned a lot, even though I wasn't from there. We've already seen this before. So it's kind of just one of these things is like, when are people going to wake up? I know how we change this country and change insurance policies. If every person in this country decided not to pay their insurance premium and said, fuck you, it would change overnight. If half of California decided tomorrow, we're going to boycott gas for one day. Get your gas today, boycott it tomorrow. It's not that hard. Everybody in this state has the ability to say, I'm going to get gas tonight instead of tomorrow. They really do. If half of those people did that, guess what happens to the price of gas in 1 day, in 2 days, in 3 days? Maybe I've been a victim of the identity politics thing. I don't know. But identity politics was rejected in this last election. And I'm starting to wonder if it was rightfully so, because identity politics leaves us with people, with poor people thinking other poor people are their enemies, and they're not. They're not. They're not your enemy. It leaves middle, like, you know what I mean? So 100% Houdini, I hope you're well. Yeah, Corbin for sure. Guys, I haven't been reading too many messages. I've been on a rant. I've been kind of cooking. So I gotta go switch my laundry on that note. So what are we doing? I am noticing a little more. By the way, before I go change my laundry, really positive. I had a headache yesterday after stream. I love the Dyson, if only so that I can always be in the know of what's happening in my home with the air quality. Brother, last night, my air quality in my home shot up and went to the worst I've ever seen it, but I couldn't tell. It's because we had stagnant air in here. And so I was talking to my buddy Tyler on the phone, and he's like, bro, a lot of people don't know this. Your air conditioning will filter your air. It doesn't bring in air from outside. It filters the air you already have. So if you have good filters, turn it on now. And literally in 5 minutes, my Dyson went from reading severe get out of the house to good. So thank you, Tyler. It's definitely why I caught a headache yesterday. After stream, I was like, why do I have this headache? It wasn't like that for long. We caught it quick. But I love the Dyson. I can't suggest these things enough. If not, just so you know what's going on in your home. Also, guys, I'm partnered with Govee now. You don't get any discounts or anything, but it helps me out if you use my link and buy sweet Govee lights. I gotta catch up on a few messages. I feel bad. There's a massive arson problem. Yep. I feel bad for the middle and lower class. 100% young slime. I mean, dude, here's the thing. I feel bad for everybody. Whether you're poor, rich, middle class, this, that. Do I maybe feel a little extra bad for the folks who aren't going to be able to change, right? There are people who lost homes who it's their second home. Yeah, naturally, you're not going to feel as bad for them as somebody who that was their home, but overall, everybody deserves the empathy. If I was wealthy, I would be pissed for a day, but then remember I'm rich. Exactly. It's just different. Good for nothing is sure. For sure, Alan. Two dudes kissing. Sounds like fiction to me, dude. Unreal. What's this, KM Green? Oh, I'm so glad you sent this. This is the exact thing I was talking about.
Do you owe citizens an apology for being...
Okay, we're not going to watch that yet. Here's what I'm about to do. So, we have an ad break coming up in 2 minutes. Some of you are new here, so I'll give you a little intro. First off, my name is That Young Lad, Till for short, Command Till, T-Y-L. I am a digital creator, Twitch streamer, YouTube partner, musician from New Jersey. I live, obviously, in Los Angeles. Streaming a bunch of days a week. We have fun here. We do retro, current gaming, a lot of just chatting, and a lot of 90 Day Fiance. We have an ad break coming up in a minute and a half. I do ad breaks at the top of every stream hour for 3 minutes at a time. Stream hour is right down here. You can always find it. So usually at about 1 hour and 1 minute, 2 hours and 1 minute, 3 hours and 1 minute, the ad starts roughly, right? During that 3-minute ad, I will actually go BRB real quick to go flip out my laundry. I need to do that anyway, and there's not a better time to do it than during an ad break where some people who are unsubbed don't see me, and then everybody else is just chilling, vibing who are subbed. By the way, thank you guys so much if you are subbed. I do appreciate it. If you're not subbed, you could sub by doing, first off, if you haven't connected your Twitch and your Amazon, do it right there. That link that young bot just sent. Did you know if you have an Amazon Prime and you're on Twitch, yada, yada, that link is unique to you. So if you're signed in to your Twitch, when you click that link, you'll be able to connect your Amazon. And you could use your Prime sub on me or your favorite streamer. Don't forget also I'm live on YouTube and I'm putting content on YouTube and Instagram every day. When I get back, want to toke and celebrate 1 million views on Instagram. I had my first ever piece of content last night hit individually, singularly, 1 million views. I've had 1 million views on YouTube now for a few months. Thank you guys for that. Still can't believe it. Last year, I hit 1 million views total on YouTube. This year, my first post on Instagram hit 1 million views singularly. Gotta keep growing. Gotta keep stretching those arms. Guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support as always. You guys keep me afloat. You guys keep me alive. You guys keep me doing this. I am going to go BRB for 3 to 5 minutes. 2, take a toke, flip my laundry. I'll be right back. We're going to watch this link when I get back. Level 2. Oh, what? Did the chat, did y'all see that? That shit just flew down. Oh, no, he got me. Oh, I got him! Let's go! Dude, when she plays with your balls, dude.
Tell you what, why don't you stop freaking my ball?
How does that only take up 1 slot in my inventory? Wait, what am I saying, dude? This isn't Fallout 4 mods. Change us. We're playing Starfield right now, dude. This is actually... Am I here? Did I make it? Yo, what the fuck was that? Oh, let me... Wait, okay, here we go. First thing I notice about the place, it says, stay out, the plants kill. Oh, shit! Don't ever pass me the aux. I'll change the vibe of the whole place. I'll put on You by Kendrick. Ah! Everyone's like, I'm trying to, like, get this girl's number. Or some chick's like, yo, I'm just trying to, like, this dude who I've been trying, like, everyone's like, what? It's Friday, getting real down on Friday. Gonna fuck a guy on Friday. Oh, shit! Oh, no, he's coming. Oh, no. This game is phenomenal. It really just is... I love it so much. Take him out. Bing bong. No, nobody's there, dude. A miniature nuclear bomb just went off. Nobody's there, though. Oh, and your brother, he's still alive. Don't trip. What is this? What the kids are doing galaxy gas off of? What is this? Oh. Oh. Craigslist Wubby, dude. It's Timu Wubby.
Give me the back. Give me the back. Give me the
I'm getting tired.
He's trying to tell me again a miscommunication, isn't it?
No. I'm on the phone, Angela, listen to me.
I'm up here broke now. No gas money, no way to pay my bills.
Angela, let's all investigate this.
You don't want my
Kinda lit. Where did he put that? In his app? Sonic, where'd you put that, bro?
What'd you do today?
Suck dick.
Thought about you all day. Missed you so much.
Watch closely here as that young lad edges his audience. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. We probably would have evacuated Angel. When I saw how severe the air quality in our apartment was, we didn't open anything all day. We had the Dyson going in the other air filter. We thought we were okay. When I looked and saw the Dyson reading severe, that would have been a reason for us to leave and be like, yo, we need to get somewhere safer. Like, yeah, we're safe in terms of fire, but in terms of like that shit will kill you. Fire, breathing that stuff in will fucking kill you. So I'm really happy to know, like we just have it's cold in here, but whatever. We have our AC very low, so it keeps running because it filters the air, along with like the Dyson. Like the Dyson right now is again, like I said, it went from reading purple severe to green good, as dramatic as a shift as it can make in 5 minutes of turning on the AC. So like pretty quickly, I was able, using the Dyson with the AC, to see like this might be reading in the red there. Guys, when it was at that red point, right before it dropped, I'm telling you, it just so it only ticks what it's at for like roughly an hour or a certain designated period of time. It wasn't at purple enough for long enough that hour or 15-minute interval to show it on the on here as I look at like the history. But I'm telling you, it's because when I was looking at the Dyson, it went from red to dark red to then severe in 10 minutes. So it was like slowly rising. The air quality was getting worse. We just thankfully were able to react so quickly to that information when we saw it that we got the filtering down and this, that. And I could feel like, even Ashley and I were talking, like, I was like, literally 15 minutes after we turned on the AC, I was like, I feel better. Do you? And she's like, I do. She's like, I feel cleaner. And she's like, holy shit, that's scary. Thank God we caught that. Thank God for my buddy Tyler. If it wasn't for Tyler, we might have evacuated last night just off air quality. But like I said, you know, this Dyson is in her office right now. So I don't know exactly what it's reading down here. But I do know this. The AC's right there. It's pushing, it's filtering. It's doing something down. Like it might be in the yellow down here and the red up there type thing. That's still okay. Yellow, that stuff you can get, like those I'm using colors to describe the levels. You can get away with, not fucking the level it was at. Yeah, that's what I said to Ashley. I was like, even if the Dyson's a bunch of hoopla and it doesn't filter as much as they want us to think, say it's all hoopla. In this situation, it's so imperative to have, because just being able to like see our air quality in here is so important. Like for a situation like this, or a situation with cooking, or carbon dioxide, or this, that, whatever. It's just important. So it's just for that peace of mind alone, it's like super worth it. But yeah, in Ashley's office, I know for certain upstairs it's roughly all like that. In the green. I'd guess that down here it's probably more in the yellow, not in the fair area between 36 and 53 for like certain molecules and stuff. I would reckon, because like even overnight the AC wasn't running as much, because why? We had the AC at 68, so it would run a lot. It's not that hot out, so the AC will only go on if it's a degree below if it's a degree above what you set it to. So if you set it to 70, it's not going to start until the temperature's at 70 or 71, right? You feel me? So like during the night, it's not as hot. There's less reasons for the house to heat up. The sun's down. So when you get it down to 68, the AC might not come back on for 45 minutes, an hour. So it's nice to see we're reading that time. All the green on the down line is essentially when we were asleep. The spike you see at the end there is Ashley doing her hair. You want to know how bad hairspray is for you guys? Get a Dyson, and you're never going to want to use hairspray again. Literally, and I'm like so dead serious with her. When she does the hairspray, I'm like, I'm out of the room. Like, don't do it while I'm in here. I'm not breathing that shit in, bro. But all that low, low, low green is actually when we were sleeping. So it's nice to know that even as long as the AC is running like once an hour, once every 2 hours, it will keep pretty good filtered air. It's not like, hey, AC's off, your shit's jumping back up. If you have a fan setting on your AC, it will just run and filter air through it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Enjoy this angel. I'm not going to go full BRB. Enjoy this angel sleep. So it's still filtering though. This is what I just put it on. Off, fan on. So the fan's on. You know, it's so crazy. I put fan on, so I can see the air quality in Ashley's, because that's where the Dyson is right now. We decided to leave it in there for her. I can see the air quality in there. I see it specifically in real time up there. That's real time, right? Up there at the top. 18 and 20, that's what you want, right? I just, when the AC went off and I've been talking to you guys, the AC goes off and it does rise a little bit. So say it's at like 20 when the AC's on, it would rise to like 32, maybe 30. That's it. Nothing crazy. And it would stay there. It wouldn't spike. It would just go up a little bit. It was starting to do that because the AC went off. I went upstairs, turned that on, and now I'm looking 19. It's back down to 19 and 23. And it's kind of like real time hypered because it's a small room and the fan's right there. So like, yeah, okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you, Alan. You just saved us. You just saved us some on our energy bill. All right, let me catch up because I'm definitely, what if Hollywood CA is just making a new movie about it, right? Dude, Jesus Christ, feels too real. Twitch is messing up. 2 minutes worth of ad. So you guys aren't getting ads? I'm going to literally tweet at Twitch. I'm going to tweet at Twitch. Not like they're going to get back to me. Hello, is there a reason my viewers are only getting 30 or 60-second ads on my channel when I have ads set to 3 minutes at the top of every hour with no pre-rolls? It's been happening for days. They'll never get back. All right, cool. Let's see here. Sorry. I'm back. I want to watch this Karen Bass interview. I was just looking at something. So good. So the quality is going down. We have the fan running. That's great. Yeah, turn off the AC. It's just going to blow air without turning off due to temp. Duh. It should have a fan mode. It does. It does. It does, obviously. So you can see air quality like that. Yeah, the Dyson's sick. Yeah, it's still pulling the air. Just no heating. To live and die in LA is hitting different now. 100% law, slime. I didn't get any ads. You're subbed. You're a sub. Unbelievable. Yeah, Green, what? What gives? Green, how are you doing today? What's going on with you, brother? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? Let's see here. That's so cool. Yeah, it is actually really cool. It is really, really cool. So yeah, the quality's looking good. That means the quality down here is good. Also, dude, I got so serious with it. I taped up my whole front door. Like, when we realized we weren't going to leave last night and we're just going to be chilling, and we realized, oh, this is how we can get the air quality down in here. We realized the Studio City fire was just a building and it was going to be stopped shortly. She was like, there's a draft on the front door. And I literally ran upstairs, got tape, and taped the entire door. And she was like, oh, I thought you were just going to tape where the draft was. And I was like, I'm not fucking playing. And she's like, you're going to forget about that. And 30 minutes later, I went to open the door and got scared because it was stuck. Not enough stuck that I couldn't rip it open and it would be a hazard, but it was super funny. Guys, we got Wendy's during the fires last night. We got $25 worth of Wendy's late night. Yes, we did that. I didn't get any ads. To live and die in LA. You're a sub. Lol. Guys, thank you for those of you who are subbed, for sure. I'm going to be real. I need to start having something I fiddle with every single stream because it makes me a better streamer, talker, this, that. Like, this shit literally, just having something in my hands does so much for my brain because, like, my mind is always moving so quick and has so much happening that, like, I need to offload 75% of it somewhere. So I can just kind of like do that here. Like I can offload some of like my energy and just like brain power so that like I can, like if I have all, Fish Foo, how are you doing? If I have all my brain power for talking, I'll just have too much. Like I'll jumble all this, that because there's no. Oh, no BS. Next time you tape your door, put a note on said door it's taped. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna go see Nosferatu. Oh, dude. Nosferatu, excuse me. Tonight before probably ice is over. Dude, I heard it was sick. Ads, what are those? Allie, you don't do ads. You don't do ads, dog. You don't do ads. Tansy, how are you doing? Young Shine. Oh, shit, I didn't open my Stream EXE. I'm so stupid. I didn't open StreamerBot, did I? Is there anybody over on YouTube who's like, what gives? Why aren't you talking to me? Because there probably are. I haven't been looking at YouTube chat the entire stream long. I forgot to open my... I replaced Chatterino, dude. I replaced Chatterino, dude. Chatterino is dead to me. Where's Lay Wasted? Let me go over to YouTube. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I can see the air quality in her whatchamahoo. Cool, so YouTube's right here, sweet. Okay, yeah. I also just haven't seen, nobody's, okay, perfect. Law. Green, baby. Yeah, see, I like this because it tells me when people have first chatted. So like Green, when you just came in before on StreamerBot, it would have told me, hey, it's his first words today. It still will tell me first message too, but it'll say like, hey, Green, you know, Green's first. No $300 Amazon Fresh order for me. Maybe I should just do that. Honestly, I'm going to start like, I get a bunch of deals and a bunch of this, that with Amazon. I think I am going to start doing like grocery delivery more because I get a lot of incentives and I would like to shop. I love shopping though. And one of the reasons I love shopping is because part of the reason I'm such a good shopper in terms of deals is because I live shop, meaning I have an idea of what I want, but pivoting is happening, right? So I'll go after things that might be on sale or things I'm interested in, or, oh, I've wanted to try this, but it's on sale, I'll get it this time. I love seeing the savings. I shop at Amazon Fresh. I shop at Ralph's as well and Target, but I mostly shop at Amazon Fresh. I do that because I have a credit card that gives me 5% cash back there and a shitload more deals because I'm a Prime member. Some of those deals include deals on, like, items. So, like, if I go there and buy 40 items and scan them, until they know I'm a Prime member and my card is all this and all that, I don't get those deals. So like the other day I went and my bill was $180. And what I'll do is I'll be like, hey, I'm going to use my Amazon Prime card, but don't charge it when I swipe it. Can you just let it trigger the... I tell them every time. I go, I'm one of these guys, so you're just going to need to be a little patient with me. At the end, I'm going to ask you to trigger the savings, and I want to look through the list. Because what's also nice about my Amazon Fresh is that it's not just a LCD screen. I can scroll through it. So I can they can do that, and I can myself scroll through and look at pricing. And it also automatically pushes every savings to the bottom. So like if I bought apples and it was the first thing scanned, but it's an item on a deal, after I swipe, it will appear at the bottom with everything else I'm getting a deal on. So I'll always look through that before charging the card, because yeah, I might be like, oh, no, this isn't getting the deal I saw. And that's happened before. There was a time, there's been a few times specifically, it's usually with produce that's on sale, because sometimes if produce is on sale, they don't do like a good job changing out like what produce was on sale. So like you might grab oranges that you think are on sale, but they're a different brand. Low key, I never ask, but they honor it at Amazon Fresh, so that's just nice. And like a few other things, like, hey, I thought I was getting savings on the 3 pounds of oranges. And they might be like, oh yeah, it didn't go through, sorry. Or they might also be like, no, that was actually another brand, but you asked. Here you go. That's happened to me, it happens at least once every 2-3 months. You'd be surprised. Like, yeah, I went and bought like 12 pounds of oranges because it was like $2 for 3 pounds. And that whole deal was out. But they were like, oh, it's a similar brand, whatever, fuck it. So they honored it. And I was like, I wasn't even trying to make trouble. But anyway, point is, going back to it. Yeah, I like shopping in person because I shop live. It allows me to be a little more flexible. And it does allow me to be flexible in terms of what I'm saving. Because I don't always go to the store with an expectation of this is how much I want to spend. I usually go with an expectation of I hope to save a good amount. You know, especially now that I shop for 2 people instead of 1, right? Like, but yeah, the other week I went to Amazon Fresh. The bill was $180, and when I swiped and looked through, it literally got brought down to like 116 or like 124. And that for me, Blind Bat, how are you doing? Killer Shaw. That for me, nut. I like damn near get off to it. I'm like, look at those savings. And then also too, so what Amazon Fresh does is they'll do savings throughout the store. Like, hey, are you a Prime member? You can get 2 of these fucking salamis for fucking half off, right? 2 for 1, or you can do this. It also will enact, I'm going to tell you guys how to just save money. I love saving money. Here's my belief. I don't want to be cheap. I want to be frugal. I don't want to take money out of people's hands that are important or need it, or artists or this, that. But yeah, when it comes to shopping and things like this, like, yeah. So like for me, it's huge. So what I'll do, here's a little tip and trick. At Amazon Fresh, there was a time where if you returned an item, you would get a 10% off your next shop, up to like $30, something like that. I think you know where I'm going with this, right? If I return something for free to order and have shipped, if I return it, literally costs me no money. Or it costs me the price of my Amazon Prime subscription a year. So hold on. Amazon return. So it's like, you're telling me if I buy this item I don't need on Amazon, return it, have them refund it to my card, get my $30 back for that item, I'm not doing it, take that item to the Amazon Fresh, return it there, I'll get a 10% off coupon? So for a little bit, I was just, I'm going to order something off Amazon. I'm going to order an extra $5 item I don't need, and I'm going to return it to get my 10% off coupon. Then after a long enough time, you want to know what I found out? You can just walk up and scan it. So here's the deal. That 10% off coupon, they offer on a QR code that's right there. Hey, don't forget to scan, get your coupon for returning. Thank you. Thanks for returning. I just found out I could just go up there and scan that. And then after an even longer time, I just realized that obviously, why would the employees care? If I act weird, it makes it weird. So I would go up and be like, hey, I'm not returning anything, but you guys, can I get that? And I would have friendly conversations with the folks. Also, I love Amazon Fresh because they do a ton of random, like 20% off, 15% off. Whoa. Whoa. Like, I have Uber One, and with that, I have Postmates and like a lot of great benefits. I was saying to Ashley, like, I get 2 50% off coupons a month. Like, my Uber One costs $100 a year. 2 times a month, I get a convenience store 50% off ticket. So, like, in 3 months, it's going to pay for itself, and it's going to save me time, right? Oh, we needed eggs, milk, this, that, whatever. I don't feel like running to the store. Let me Postmate it. It's going to be $50, but actually it's going to be $25 because of my coupon. I'll give a nice, even nicer tip. Here's a $7 tip, right? I'm going to get this for, like the other day, I went to get Ashley. There's just so many pockets where you can save money like that. we wanted to celebrate just the new year in general, just have a little champagne for Ashley. She's a champagne girl. I forgot to get her some. She's really a Prosecco girl. And so I was like, shoot, I was out at the store. I'll just run and get you some. She's like, you sure? You just Postmate it. I was like, nah, I'll run and get you some. And I went against my own instinct even. I was like, oh, I want you to have it now. Like, it's down the street. Fuck it, right? I looked at the price to deliver the Prosecco from an alcohol store on Postmates with tickets and coupons I have. Would have been it would have been $22 before tip. $5 tip, $27. I thought, I don't want to pay $27. This will be $18 at Ralph's, $16 at Ralph's, right? 20 after tax, 21. Instead of going to Ralph's, I went to the liquor store. Guys, stop buying alcohol at liquor stores. They cost more money. If you drink regular ass alcohol, stop going to a specialty store. They upcharge you. A bottle of Captain Morgan is $16 at one place and $22 at an alcohol store. Stop going there. I instead opted for time and convenience. Let me run down the street. Right there is an alcohol store. He rang up the exact same bottle and said $27.50. I said, what? And I just said, whatever, fuck it, I'll just take. Yeah, I didn't make a big deal. I said, okay, cool, I just swiped my card, whatever. Internally, my monologue was, huh? Outwardly, I was just like, great, thank you, here's my card. Right? I think I paid cash. I literally got in the car and was like, why didn't I just order it? Like, convenience was important. I didn't want to run to Ralph's 8 minutes away. I wanted to run 1 minute away. Convenience was already important. Delivering is the ultimate convenience. You had coupons, like, didn't you? I ran to a liquor store, and it literally ended up costing more than it would have cost than getting it delivered. And I just had to laugh, because it's just like, that's how easy it is. Like, again, being frugal, or like, I don't call it cheap, because I'm not cheap. I'll take Ashley out to a dinner or treat her to whatever she wants, or treat us to if we want to go on a vacation or this, that. I'm not like, yo, we can't go on that vacation because I need to be cheap. Or like, we don't go on vacation and we stay at the shitty hotel or get the shitty rental car or get like, I'm not cheap. I'm smart with my money and frugal. And it might be a little borderline obsessive compulsive along with a few other things that go in. It's fine. But I'm just like that, dude. And I'm telling you, it's that easy to save or not save money. Like, if you're in that same situation, that's a savings of potentially, depending on how much you tip, $2-3, right? Realistically, the price difference was about $5 total, but maybe you're only tipping $3. I don't necessarily agree with that, but maybe that's how much you're tipping. That's a $2 savings, and you didn't have to leave the house. Do you get what I'm getting at? Like, it's that simple. It's little decisions like that and being on top of stuff like that that will save you thousands of dollars a year, for sure. For sure. Like, I just did my first balance transfer the other day for a credit card because I was just like, I don't want to have this money on my credit card. I've never really accrued interest before, and I'm not about to do it. Like, I don't like that. I don't like paying extra money and interest. And I could pay them off kind of, but like, I don't want to right now. I'd rather just literally hit the pause button on it. And all I had to do to hit the pause button on it was pay a $160 fee to balance transfer to a credit card that's going to charge me no interest for leaving it on there, right? So I like did that the other day. Awesome. It's awesome. I basically have a couple grand on hold until next year when paying $5 or $4, however many grand out of pocket isn't going to feel like as big, right? Especially because I got my job now. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am for this gig, how excited I am for this role. Like I was talking to my buddy Tyler for a while on the phone last night. He was like, brother, this is your dream role, isn't it? Almost. And I was like, yeah, like it really is. Like, I'm the perfect fit. It's the perfect fit for me. it's stuff I'm interested in, where I can grow here. Like, yeah, there's going to be some gruel, but where I'm able to grow here is places I want to grow. And I'm just excited. I'm even excited to be back in office. I know that sounds crazy. I know a month and a half in, I'm going to take that back. You know, because like the reason I made the balance transfer in the first place was literally because I would have done it for other reasons if it wasn't this in the first reason I wanted to was because I said it to Ashley. I was like, I don't want my first check to come in and I have to give it all to like a credit card company. And then on top of that, there's a little bit of interest in it. Or I'm trying to pay down. Like, here's the way I view it. Because you might be thinking, Till, to transfer that money over to your no APR, 0% APR for a year, you had to pay a fee. I had to pay $160. Can I tell you guys something? In 1 month, both of those credit cards would have accrued at least $160 of interest. So it's like, that's 11 free months, right? For the same price. Like, I wasn't going to pay it all off in total anyway. I just did. Like, I want my first few checks to come in. I want them to be going directly into my savings. And I want the money that I had to spend while I was unemployed, some of it on that credit card that I didn't want to pay the last month off for. Basically where I'm at is I don't want to pay a certain month's credit card and another certain month's credit card bill just because it's like, kind of at that point with my savings and that, where I just want to be careful, where I want to make sure I have a nice chunk. Because here's the reality, bro. If shit hits the fan and I need to flee here, you know, I'm better off having a couple grand in hand, you know, however much than making sure I'm accruing no interest on a credit card, right? Obviously. But I also don't want to have to accrue that interest. And I don't have to. And you don't have to either. If you have good credit, guys, be smart about it. Look into balance transfers for credit cards for sure. It's a small fee of what you have on there. And what it does is it essentially buys you, in my opinion, 11 free months before you have to pay that bill. So like, say your average credit card is $2,000 a month, right? But you just lost your job and it's been 4 months and you still have continued to pay roughly you put $2,000 on it a month, right? You keep paying it off. But you get to that 4th month and you're like, oh, I don't want to accrue interest on that $2,000. But I also don't want to pay that $2,000 out of my pocket because things are getting a little tighter. You know, you're trying to be financially responsible, right? And I always operate from a standpoint of when I'm concerned is when how would I describe me? It's a little neurotic. If I have enough money to not work for the next 7 months and survive, I'm in panic mode. Like, I don't know what the cutoff is probably a year. Like, oh, I lost my job. I have a year though before I have to worry about it. Kind of thing. Anything less than that, I'm like, I'm worried, right? So like, if you're in a place where you're like, hey, I don't really wanna, or this, that, you could just, what I'm getting at is the balance transfers are a great way to make sure you can keep money in your pocket and it's for a small, usually hopefully nominal, like not crazy fee that's like an electric bill worth, right? And it just buys you time to be able to pay that off later. Like for me, it's the situation of those 2 credit cards from those months that I don't want to pay. Yeah, in 1 year, when I've earned a year's worth of money at my job that's paying me more in this, that, and I'm a year ahead of the game and instead of a year behind the game, me, say it's $1,000. Me giving that $1,000 over, that isn't going to feel as big of a deal. And it's just like a situation where it's like, I don't have to give it over right now if I know how to work this system. And shout out my guy Tyler. I've always felt like I worked credit cards, and I definitely do. I try to make sure I work the credit cards to work for me, right? Now he's taken me to a different level. Like I did it all on a very basic level. He was like more advanced than me in this shit, my buddy Ty. He's doing it on like like his wife goes in and says, hey, we get 10% back this weekend at Costco. So go to Costco this week, right? Hey, we get 10 times miles at Trader Joe's this month. We're food shopping at Trader Joe's this month. Like, I earn quite a bit through my Capital One card in terms of like points that I just redeem off my credit card bills. So like my favorite way to use miles, I'm not one of those people who's like, ooh, I booked a trip because of Capital One, right? No, I use my miles to pay down purchases. So like, say I have 1,000 miles on my account, that's $10. So I can use that on my card towards any travel related thing. Travel is very broad on Capital One. Travel could be a rental car, it could be an Uber, it could be a Lyft, it could be a Postmate. It's a lot of things. So I have the ability, you know, say I get 5% back at gas and I spend $300 of gas, I got 15 bucks right there I could just use on the gas, right? Because it's travel. And that. So it's just like, it's nice. And I saved quite a bit through that and a few other, my other card for Amazon related stuff is huge in terms of savings and like getting free money essentially. And that's just what it all is to me, is like Tyler's taking me to the level of like, he was like, look at your card right now. He's Boston. Look at your fucking card, load it up, log in and see what your fucking deals are. And I was like, oh my God. I go, I'm on the phone with Tyler. I go, babe, you love, well, it was so funny. What are like the Skims? I think it was Skims. I was like, babe, you love Skims. We can get fucking 14 times miles at Skims. And it was just like really funny. Like that was one of the things they were like, something like that, right? I've gotten so much better at overhand front shuffles. You basically just take a couple of cards. I've gotten I can't like lift it up and show you guys, but like in my own like close, I've gotten so much better at it. It's crazy just doing it on stream. I need to fixate on shit on stream. It literally helps me with just chatting. It helps me talk. Like I need to be fixated on something. I'm really behind also on messages. It doesn't make me better at messages. Let me catch up on chat though. That's a joke because the director who wouldn't evacuate because he was waiting for really? That's smoked out, KM Green. That's sad. Green, I gotta see this. I love during a just chatting stream, my mouse, after 7 minutes, shuts off. So after 7 minutes, I can't use it. I have to click, just click to take it out of hibernate. I love that. I love that feature. Saves battery, that. I love during a just chatting stream when I've just been talking and I go and my mouse is in hibernate because it just means I was flowing. You know what I mean? I didn't even need to use my computer. Everything's set up, like in a lot of ways. Isn't that so funny? I think about that about streams sometimes. Everything's set up right now. I don't need to fucking touch or do anything. We have music, the camera's on, the lights, the mic. What else do we need? I can see chat and everything. It's all the extracurriculars that are just fun. Nut. But realistically, it's like, yeah, this could just be more than enough. Like sometimes I don't want to be doing too much. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyway, Ninja, how are you doing? Green, I want to see this post. Blind Bat, how are you doing today? My brother in Christ, dude. I know you believe in his image and his message, and I'm so proud of you for that. A fully funded emergency fund and roughly 8 to 12 months of expenses. Exactly. Like that's where I'm at. Like if I am not having steady income and I have 7 months of rent, I'm not mentally in a good spot. Like I'm internally like worried because 7 months comes quick, brother, right? So yeah, man, just like having those emergency funds, making sure you're there, and balance transfers can help you with that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Here's the downside of balance transfers because I've told you a lot of good things. And this is something about me. I operate from a standpoint of this. Not always, but a lot of times. If you said you were going to pay it, you were going to pay it. So like, if you wanted to buy yourself an extra year to pay off that $7,000 credit card bill that you have, yeah, if you don't pay it off by 13 months, a year and a month, you're not going to like the 29% interest rate. You're not going to like the 24% interest rate. Yeah, you're not going to like that. So make sure you understand if you are looking into these things that I bring up, right? And do that with anything I tell you guys about. Look at the bad stuff too, because there's always going to be some bad to something. Credit cards can ruin people's lives. They can also save them if you know what you're doing. You know, kind of like booze. Alcohol could be somebody's worst crutch or worst thing, and they're an alcoholic and this, that, and it's ruining their lives. Or there could be a guy who's like, you know what? Sometimes when I get nervous, I just need like a half a beer. And hold on, let's do this in the right way. Or for some people, alcohol could be a great savior of like, I don't drink often, but I do it, here and there when I'm in a situation where I need to feel a little more comfortable and it really helps me. And it could be somebody's greatest savior. Like, oh, I'm going to a wedding and I'm not good in, a lot of, public areas. So if I have one beer, I'm just going to be having way more fun. I'll be more true to myself. I'll be this, that, right? I'm not abusing it. Yeah, and then another person at that wedding could be like, I have to stay away from the alcohol here because if I touch it, I'll get blackout and ruin the wedding, right? It's the dichotomy, it's the two-sided coin. It's the same thing with like these credit cards, bro. Same idea. So hyped for you. Thank you guys. Allie, Umpkins, and Eclectic Allie. I'm super stoked. One thing I'm not stoked for is stream will change. Stream has already changed a lot. I still only stream about 80 to 100 hours a month. Granted, December was very different because of just everything going on in December, but guys, I'd say we're looking at 3 stream days a week of about 6 hours. 6, 12, 8. I'm still looking to do about 20 hours-ish a week streaming to hit roughly where I want to hit hours streamed a month when I have my new job is about 75. About, right? Divided by 4, what is that? Like 2, 4, 6, little like 17 and a half hours or whatever it is, right? Now, overall, I might stream a little less, but the good part about it will be consistent streams. Like, I'm going to stay true to that, and I'm really eyeing early weekend streams. I'm really eyeing stuff like that. Like, hey, I'm going to do, Sunday morning, like a Saturday morning, Monday night, Thursday night or something like that, right? I'm really eyeing just some early streams too and stuff like that. Because I miss early streams. I miss waking up early. I know like it's going to take some time to get adjusted, but I'm already really doing it myself and waking up earlier. Like today I woke up at 8:30. It was just up. The thing that sucks, dude, they don't tell you when you meet the love of your life and your partner in crime, that when you wake up in the morning and you want to get up, but they're snuggling with you, that it's an almost impossible decision to say, I'm not going to continue like, this is, like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, 8:30, perfect, let me get up. And then I realize I'm cozy and warm and Ashley's on my arm leaning into me and I literally have all incentive to pass the fuck back out. I gotta grow up a little bit, bro. It's tough. The amount of weekends, it's every weekend. I'll wake up on like Saturday morning, I'll be like, all right, let's go. And then I'll be like, but what if I didn't? Because holy shit, I am really cozy and warm and this is like adorable and cute and wholesome right now. Well, who am I to, look at this angel behind me. Look at this angel. She's with us right now. She's feeling good. What a baby. I love this fucking cat. She threw up yesterday, and I think it was because of the air quality. I think it was. I think she was affected by it. She wasn't feeling good. So hyped for you. A fully funded emergency fund, Scarly, this, that. We're here through all the changes. Appreciate that, Allie. Sophia's just passed out. I shouldn't call her name. She's assed out. She loves that one, too. She loves, though, guys, there's nothing she loves more than her tree in our bedroom. We can't move it out of our bedroom, I'm sorry. 2 reasons. We don't really have a place to put it for stream. My brother's calling me. I need about 5 good minutes, maybe 10. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I have not talked to my brother yet. I definitely need to talk to him. There are crazy, horrendous, legendary fires out here. I'm gonna throw on Daily Dose of the Internet for you guys. While I'm on the phone with my brother. So just give me a hot nut. Let me call this man back. Hey, give me 1 second.
Oh.
I got you. I'm all good though. I'm all good. Give me just 1 nut. 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, let's get you up on a daily. And then I might be gone for like 15 minutes, heads up. This is gonna, I just haven't spoken to him yet. There's a lot to be talked about in this, that. I'll keep throwing on and making sure Daily Dose is playing.
Hello, everyone.
So you guys have a little something to entertain y'all, but
And this is your daily dose of internet. This guy got a self-driving taxi to take him to the airport when it started glitching and driving in circles.
This car is just going in circles.
Hi there, Mike. This is Gab. I'm calling from Waymo Support. I'm just calling because I received a notification that your car might be experiencing some routing issue. Please bear with me while I am...
Yeah, I got a flight to catch. Why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy. Well, can you stop this car?
I don't have an option to control the car.
Oh
Mike,
my
I'm
gosh.
really so sorry about this.
She can't get...
This plane just landed, and instead of waiting like everyone else to get off, a passenger decided they wanted to leave now and left through the emergency exit. They tried to ding-dong ditch their neighbor. This guy was about to drive away after drinking at a bar, but something changed his mind.
Is he gonna flick him on?
Come on, buddy. Leave the bar. No way, brother. That's not suspicious.
This dog couldn't decide which side of the car had the better view. Poor little guy must think he's a jump roping god.
Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
This man is on a mission.
A una rueda se pone, Flipa. Ahora, mira cómo coge la curva, mira cómo se echa para el lado, tú. Pues ya es un trailer, mira.
He just had his wisdom teeth taken out, and the anesthesia is still a little too strong. He didn't want the doctor giving him medical gauze, so he gave her a countdown instead.
1, 2, 3. Sight, you saw it.
I have never seen a dog look like this when they sneeze.
Bless you. Oh my god, bless you. Oh my god.
This is professional, please do not attempt. This company was called in to try and cut down this tree. These fishermen suddenly found themselves right in the middle of a tornado. You can see the moment he realizes that he might be dumb.
So my niece threw bologna up at the ceiling.
And then it hit on the fan.
And there's absolutely no way we could get it down, so it's gonna smell like...
This cashier claimed that nobody could scan items faster than him.
Hold on, one more time. One more time? Alright, bet, hit it. Yo! Alright, bro.
Guys, it's so disconcerting sometimes. Like, he doesn't seem real. Like, Sylvie, what? Is that comfy?
A group of snowplow drivers worked together to stop a suspect that the police were chasing.
And we are on a roadblock with 3 plows. They got I-70 shut down.
Copy on a roadblock through cause I said you shut down.
So why was this whale more excited than she was?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
The glass in this jewelry store might be a little too clean.
Ooh, there we go, another one.
This company made a robotic device that can remove ice from power lines. Her evil cat keeps pushing her wheelchair further away from her.
So my cat jumped in my chair while the brakes were off, and now the chair's over here, and I'm over here. Thanks, Sola. Oh.
These two little guys were spotted doing push-ups at the gym. She discovered a really weird optical illusion.
So it's moving. But wait, when we start moving, it looks like it's still, and then you can tell it's moving again.
These horse riders stumbled upon a herd of wild horses who were curious because they have never seen tamed horses before.
Fun! That's lovely, that chestnut. It is, isn't it? It was gold, isn't it? Ha! Oh, it really likes kelp. Wow, I've got this on film.
What is that?
Mama.
Many of us were expecting flying cars by 2025, but instead we have this.
What? What?
So this looked really expensive.
You got it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh.
I think it's his first day of learning how to be a cat. This is how they mine for giant pieces of marble and granite. This dog got mad at the ice for being slippery. This is how they feed little baby crows that don't have a mother. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. Their friend walked in at the absolute worst time.
So I've got these type of tampons. Oh.
Well, it's like...
He got upset because she didn't like his kisses.
뭐지? 터졌나? 아닌데?
상어가...
아니다.
What is this? It's soundproofing. Ah! No, you did it on the wrong side. Oh. Oh wow.
He really decided that violence was the only option.
It's really bad.
Oh! Oh! Wait, hang on! Hang on!
That actually takes more skill.
How have you done this, Julia?
He was trying to record himself dancing when this happened. Australia has these cool buses that can transform from a bus straight into a train.
Lo celebramos en Playa Hermosa. Feliz 56 aniversario.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
This is what happens when you put a sparkler into an orange. He really fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Oh! Say cheese! Cheese!
These poor kids don't know how pictures work.
You want to go on a car ride? Let's go. We're going on a car ride.
Life as a fisherman isn't easy. The power went out at the swim meet, so everyone took out their phones to provide enough light for the competition to continue.
Look at his face. It looks like he's laughing.
This dog was incredibly unhelpful. So, at what point is a Christmas decoration too big?
That's amazing.
I just discovered something new to be afraid of.
Meanwhile, I've slept with earplugs for the last 10 years of my life, and I have developed an ear wrinkle. My earplugs push my ear out and have created this wrinkle, so...
He was full of static, and she wanted to fix his hair. Look how quickly this bubble freezes. This boy was watching a movie and was trying to save this woman from being attacked by an evil villain. This diver found a fish that truly lives under the sea. They were trying to get her to exercise. I think this guy might be trying to catch fish on the moon. This is perfect for doctors that have surgeries that last for several hours. They saw that she was falling over and stepped in to save her. They were trying to get rid of this cockroach that they caught.
I'm back. Test. What's up, guys? Oh. Wow. I need to do that. I need to do that. Command hands. I can't believe you just hit that command. He's trying to have sex with the car. Get over here. I'm trying to hit them tires, hit them cheeks. Brother, what? Is that fucking Jesus Christ himself? What the fuck? Fuck this car in particular. Oh, he ain't trying to.
I can't believe this actually worked.
Yeah, for sure. If the kids, yeah. That's really, I will say though, while I'm not surprised it worked, what I am more surprised at the ingenuity, creativity, and vision of these kids. That's what I can't believe. These kids were like so with it that they were like, wait a minute. Honestly, seeing it already set up, it's like, of course that's gonna work. That's actually a great idea. But actually thinking of it, smoke rings, dude. Let's blow smoke rings for the kindergartners. Who the fuck? Who's blowing smoke rings for the kindergartners?
I have never seen a cat.
Oh, it's a... I thought there was some dude. I thought there was some 24-year-old fucking Kyle drinking a fucking vape, smoking a monster. Going, hey kids, want to see something fucking rad? It's an old guy with a machine. That was some Goku shit, for real. PPD, how you doing today? I'm gonna go back after this video and catch
accidentally
up
start eating.
on chat. Accidentally start eating. Start eating.
The U.S. government just bought...
It wasn't even a fast one, and it still got me. Like, the ones always will get you that, like, it's a fastball coming at you. That was a bat slowly moving. It totally got me.
1,200 goats to fight wildfires in Colorado. The goal is for the goats to eat as many dry leaves and grass as possible to lower the odds of a fire starting. Her elevator started freaking out and got stuck between floors.
Terrifying. I'd be scared. I'd be happy there's a video. There's a camera. Nah.
This is what a thunderstorm looks like from above.
Back. Whoa. Whoa. That's cool.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Are you really still getting them, Killer Shaw? Damn, that's fucked. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for being patient whilst I was on the phone. My brother called me and wanted to ensure that I was safe, alive, and well. Surely. Wanted to know, he rang me, seeing how the fires in California were being handled and treating us. It was a fortnight until my message returned to him. I don't know. I'm smoked out. But, yeah, no, he's good. We had nice... That was, what, like 15 minutes, probably. So let me go back and read chat. I might have missed a few things. Happy birthday, twin. Oh, that's right, dude. We're here through all the challenges. Sophia just passed out in the cat tree. She's an angel. She's gone now, though. Take your time. Stone Turtle, how are you doing, brother? What's going on with you, young killer? Yes, Mr. Daily Dose. I want to see a cat pissing while I'm eating. What were you eating? PBD, it's so good to see you today. How was your night? My 30 seconds. Is it really only 30 seconds? Man, I felt that bat, right? Until it's a video. How do you flinch? I'm so engulfed. Entranced. I'm so entranced. I love watching Sophia up and down the stairs. Super cute. Share the dank, how are you doing? I'll laugh my ass off if you got paid for it. I would love that, but I'm gonna be real. I'd rather not have any hoo-ha's at all and just make sure the ads I want running are running, so there's never a question and a thought on if it's working. What the fuck, man? I'm going on my stream on a non-subbed account, and I just got a 30-second ad break. But is it because I tuned into the last 30 seconds? Wait, what? No, it says I am taking an ad break. And I am in the midst of an ad break. And it is roughly around the same amount. I can only say I've ever gotten ads. I would laugh my ass off. What I'm going to do is next time ads come around, I'm going to open up my Dr. Chrono account and just look. Hey, baby. Sophia, come here, baby. You want a treat? Sophia, treat. Sophia, you want a treat? You want a treat? Hey, baby, you want a treat? Sorry, I'm looking. I got an email from my employer. Cool. Sweet. I got an email from my employer for my first day, seeing as today is Thursday and I'm starting in only 2 business days. Well, call today's business days over. 2 business days, whatever. Yeah, I've gotten, because there's a bunch of stuff I'll need, like, it's going to be so funny my first week there, because the first week is going to be just, or the first day at least is going to be like a true orientation of, oh, she wants a treat, sorry. Oh my God, good girl. Good girl. Good cat. No treat? Good girl. Come here. 2 here. Good girl. And here. I love this angel. She looks like an overweight dude with small tight jeans wearing a tight shirt when she stands sometimes. Sophia. Sophia. Good girl. Good girl. All gone. That's it. That's it. All gone. All gone. That's it. Still there. All gone. That's it. Love this angel. Fucking angel. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Just like my first day or two is gonna be very watching a lot of stuff and this, that, and signing a lot of stuff, because working at a type of place where I'm gonna be working, there's just extra layers of security and stuff. So I was gonna say she came down. Oh, she did, because I called out to her. Little do you know, it's singularly because I called out to her. With the T word. Let me see here. I love watching Sophia up and down the stairs. Patient. Yeah, thank you guys for being patient. I would laugh my ass off. That would be nice, Killer Shaw. Oops. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a little tough. Okay, maybe I start implementing that. I like the simple over-the-top. Just slight shuffle. Just taking a few packets of cards at a time. But not messing it up. It's hard. It's funny. It's hard for me to do on camera because I do it like down here. Like I don't do it up here like this. It's like it takes different dexterity for me. Down here. Oh God, I'm getting the nerves. I've been practicing for so long and now I'm getting the nerves. Let me hit that flow state. Hold up. There we go. That's it right there. Just fucking ripping. Get that? Yeah, just fucking ripping. I don't know why. It's just fun. It's really fun. I don't know. I've always liked cards. But also, it's just fun to... It's keeping my brain at work, which is healthy for me. It's really good. I ate tuna for lunch too, just really looking to take care of my brain. Doing brain puzzles. I've been playing Brain Age on Nintendo DS and Brain Age 2. I've bought both off eBay. I've been playing Brain Age. Anybody remember those games? Anybody ever play those games? They didn't do anything, but they were fun. They were fun games. Brain Game's the perfect game for like a grandma. Oh, you gotta do it like a salt shaker. I know, don't tease the baby. What do you mean? Oh, the cat. Oh, the cat. I was so confused for a minute. I gotta shake this like a salt shaker? Do it like a salt shaker. I'm thinking in my head like I'm slamming salt on something. Like this would be something to fucking kill me. Give me a heart attack. But I'm thinking like just salt, 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 salt. Honestly, oh, you guys can't see that though. That's correct. I just was salt, salt. Nah, I can't do. I have to do it at like the right angle. Moving my hands to do it, like doing it here, I won't be able to do it as well. Yeah, my hands are like. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm like way more confident close to. That's so funny. Oh man. Salt shaker for your cards. Take about 3/4 of the deck and keep going over the top with just a few cards in the back. Oh, I'm taking about 1/4 to 1/3. I take between 1/4 and 1/2. So you're saying. Oh, leave. Oh, I'm doing it. Am I doing it backwards? I'm doing it from the front. Are you saying... Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Am I high? I am high. I'm smoked out. I'm smoked out. It's time for me to put the cards down and pick up Balatro. Dude, Balatro is nuts. Balatro is nuts. Whoa. 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 Honestly, dude, a dangerous game. Smoke the fuck out. You are, dude. Dangerous. 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 Not now, Tansy. That doesn't feel appropriate now. Salt shaker for the cards. Take about... Damn, dude. It's time. No, I'm not playing Balatro. Maybe I am. I don't know. Salt shaker for the cards. Dude, I haven't played Marvel Rivals since the update and in like 2 days, and I am itching. But I'm not going to play Marvel Rivals on stream. I'm recovering. I'm getting better. And to be honest, when did Marvel Rivals come out? In 2024? One of my favorite games of 2024, along with Balatro, and I'm only just playing them in the last month. What are you gonna play? Probably Balatro or Dark Souls 2. Guys, I gotta thank you. We haven't really properly sellied yet. Maybe we'll celebrate when we do clips of the year. We'll also be celebrating. Dude, I just had my first individual singular piece of content hit 1 million views. Super stoked, super happy about that, super excited. Guys, if you haven't, go follow the Instagram, like, comment, share. Really does help. Oh, follow as well. Yes. When is 90 Day? I don't know. I don't know when 90 Day is. Stoked for that. Yeah, man. Fucking get it how you leave. Got a bunch. I actually want to check on how that post from today was doing. I had another one. Because really, when it comes to this shit, it's like just what hits, what connects with people who play the game. So, like, not all of them are gonna connect with people the same way, fans, this, that. That's really right with those games, like what you have to kind of tap into. Let's see here. This one is doing okay, better than that one, but not much. Okay. Damn, crazy though. Crazy though. It's really just trial and... Whoa. We gotta leave for our area. We just got an emergency message, evacuation warning. We just got an evac warning. It might be getting worse here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Calabat, Jesus Christ. Alright, I might have to get it. We have, thank God we have stuff ready. Oh, the Sunset Fire isn't out, and the Hearst Fire is getting bigger. Thousand Oaks. It's reaching towards Thousand Oaks. Wow. So... yeah, Ashley has clients today. She is not going to be seeing them, I don't think. All right, guys, I got to get offline. That's going to be it from me. We are within a warning area. I appreciate y'all. Everybody be safe. Everybody be well, especially if you're out here in LA. Please look into donating. There are a lot of places y'all can donate to help. I did not expect that. I did not expect us to get an evac. So, this is an evacuation warning, but it's not a evacuation, like there's 2 levels to it, I believe, but it is basically like a, hey, you gotta get out. You really gotta be ready. And if you need anything, let me know. Alan, I might be hitting you up for sure. For sure, it's a possibility, man. Anybody else in LA, hit me up, God, dude, this is not, I did not expect that for our area. I just did not expect Sherman Oaks to... All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I don't want to be doing this and living this online. That's not right to me. That's like weird. Appreciate it, Alan. Keep with us on Discord, please. I will. We're gonna be okay. We have a place we can go. We have a this, that, but it's definitely scary. I'm glad that we have just some stuff ready. Yeah, I gotta get offline. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. I just don't know if I'm gonna be... How am I gonna be going to work next week? Is Alert LA down? Damn, that's crazy. All right, guys. Peace. Be well. Enjoy it.